On our understanding of the social information processing model, I think it becomes evident to us how important it is as we try to exercise leadership from our management position, how important it is that the information that we provide to people have an impact on their beliefs. That from the social information processing model standpoint, behavior is a function of the beliefs that people have, beliefs that not only direct their work but inform their perceptions of information they get from management is all extremely important. And Cialdini, and I'm not sure that's how you pronounce his name, but in Cialdini's article, Harnessing the Science of Persuasion, he reviews what are known influence factors that cause communication to be more persuasive, information to be more persuasive. And it's the understanding of how communications are made more persuasive, and by we say more persuasive, we mean the information is accepted as credible and salient. Understanding these factors is a very important leadership tool. And furthermore, Cialdini is telling us about another facet of social information is we can also start to understand how different sources of information influence people's beliefs. And so things like social similarity effects are sometimes very difficult for us to achieve as leaders. It's part of the importance of the informal communication that comes through coworkers. When you're reading the Cialdini article, I encourage you to please look for and pay attention to the relationship between the way information is presented and the salience to individuals. Some of the things he's talking about is making the information more personal to an individual. And so we can, from the social information processing model perspective, we can actually see a little more in the science that Cialdini presents than is actually talked about in the article. I'd like you to also, as to look for and try to understand the techniques that enhance the credibility of the persuader. And so this is, again, another elaboration on the social information processing model, that part of the information that people are processing is they're processing attributes of the person who is sharing information with them, and they are deciding whether to listen to and pay attention and how they're going to weight the information provided by the persuader. So there's a credibility judgment factor that he's also talking about, and it's kind of embedded in his argument. I think it's also worth really thinking about Cialdini's take on the ethics of persuasion. He really puts it in the context of long-term enduring relationships. You can get away with persuasive techniques that are highly manipulative once, but then what happens, and let's think about it also, is there's developed this belief that you're a manipulative, untrustworthy person, right? That then starts to become the filter from a social information processing standpoint. It becomes the filter, the perception that causes all future information to be discounted. So I think that that's worth considering as well.